This is Craft Room Crash, and I'm outside DIYer Jen Cushman's house in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, this mixed media artist says her quirky, artsy, funky aesthetic goes into everything she designs. So let's go crash her craft room and find out what Jen's making today. Hey, Jen!
Hey, Jane, how you doing?
I am so excited to be here to see you. This is the Craft Room.
Jen Cushman, I make, I teach, I write.
So this room, I love the spaciousness of it. I mean, do you ever just come in here and come on.
Monday through Friday, I'm in my studio and I am making. I'm doing more like this.
Oh, you're like,
you know what I mean? Yeah. I can't believe this is my job. Like, seriously.
And this is your working space, or this, I mean, back behind us.
Yeah, this is my vintage items. And I love vintage buttons. I love vintage lace.
Who doesn't love a pile of buttons?
Anything that has had a life lived before is what I'm really interested in. It's amazing.
Wow. Where do
Brooches,
you get
rhinestone, and glitter. I collect this stuff because they're already telling stories. It's just my job to bring out the story.
Let me put this away, and then I want to dive into your makerspace because I'm looking right at it and I know that we've got a fun day ahead of us. I really want to dive into this. We are going to make this cuff, but you're upcycling some belts.
I really like taking old belts and reimagining them in a whole new way. What you want to do is you just want to take your cuff and you want to cut it for, let me see, give me a wrist, girlfriend. Jewelry is one of the easiest things for me to just kind of whip out. It's what I love. It's easy for me to do. So now what I want to do is I just want to go ahead and sand some of that down and get some life into that baby, right?
And it's soft.
So you can do a button.
What about this one?
So that's a really cool one, but it doesn't have the hole in it. So I'm going to take this and we're going to create a hole for it, because if you don't, your drill's going to walk all over the place.
This is a really thick piece of metal. It's like magic.
Voila. So now what I have to do is I've got to get my cuff and I've got to drill a hole right in the center there. Because of these magic little rivets, all you have to do is just start layering, and then you just screw that right down, and then you want to make sure you get it nice and tight on there.
So this would seriously hurt my wrist.
Yeah, you have to cut this off.
Okay.
So now what I want to do is I need to go over to my steel bench block.
I have a feeling we're using the hammer.
We are using it. So I'll go ahead and hit it with the flat part first, and then I'll come back with the ball peen, and then I'm just going to keep riveting. So we want to drill on this side. This is for the button. And now the last thing to do is to just take a little piece of ribbon, and then voila.
This is so cool. So we used an old belt.
Old brass stampings.
That's a button.
A drill.
And we've got this really cool cuff. Thanks so much to Jen from Creative Juices Studio. Now we know how to upcycle our old jewelry into statement pieces we can wear today. That's what Jen is doing in her craft room. What are you doing in your craft room?